Why can you not believe? Why do you tend to follow everyone else who's telling you that you cannot believe and you cannot get what you want? And why, if not even other people, why is it that you're not even believing your own self? And why is that you have trust issues not just with other people but with your own self? Like, you live and breathe and spend every breathing moment with this one person, and you're not even befriending it. And I'm talking about you yourself. This person is you. You're spending a lifetime with your own self. And when you're in closed rooms, you're doing stuff that is making you feel guilty, and you're breaking that trust with your own self. Why is it that you're doing this repeatedly? And why is it that we tend to actually put our trust in other people? And we're like, oh, I trust you with this. And I don't trust myself, I trust you. Why do these statements even exist? While we should be the first person and the most loyal person that we should put our trust in. You see where I'm getting at? There's a trust recession in this era. And we've been losing a trust with our own selves first, and then with others. No wonder everything is turning to shit. No wonder people have so many trust issues. No wonder so many relationships are breaking apart. Everyone who should be entrusted is breaking the trust of the other person. And this isn't the worst thing. The worst thing is that we are almost at all times breaking the trust with our own self. Literally, we just have one duty, which is to preserve our self-trust. And we're breaking that. How are we doing that? We're literally making commitments and not keeping our word. We're breaking the commitments that we're making with our own selves, which is in turn diminishing all of our self-trust and diminishing our self-esteem as well. So how can society prosper when we're thinking in this term, when we have this weird, deterred mindset regarding self-trust? See, you need to first make yourself able to be trustworthy. You need to regain the trust with your own self first before letting other people trust you. You know, I have like this trust kink. When somebody trusts me, I'm like flat head over heels for them. And I'm like, okay, you have done a good job. And I feel really validated. I feel really good internally. And the thing is, I just do everything. I just want to just please other people, that just so that they just hold on to this trust, that they know that they've made a good decision. And the thing is, in my past, I used to be so obsessed with this thing that, oh, other people should just trust me, and oh, they're not making any mistake. And I used to crush their expectations all the time. In a bad way, not in a good way. Like, oh, I exceeded, I crushed their expectation. No. I used to literally break their trust all the time. Why? Because I was solely focused on trust with other people. Not knowing that the only thing and the first thing is that I need to establish trust with my own self first. Like, I come first. I am the first friend that I have. I am the first loyal supporter that I have. This should be the case, but for many of you, you are your own enemy. You don't even need an enemy outside. You have the enemy within. You yourself are the enemy. Think about it. People have, I'm not even saying to you, like people all around us, they have such low levels of trust within their own selves that they are no less than an enemy to themselves. Literally, you see yourself procrastinating. you've made the commitment to not use social media, or use your phone less. You've made this commitment so much for so long, but have you made that commitment? Sure, you might have done it for like 2 to 3 days, but you've relapsed back to the old life, back to breaking the promises with your own self. You wanted to wake up early, you wanted to perform good, you wanted to actually spend more time eh, getting like new hobbies. You wanted some time, you wanted to actually take time to improve yourself. You wanted to dedicate if not more, if not 2 to 3 hours, then at least an hour to dedicate yourself to actually mastering your own self, to reading books, to improving your life quality as a whole. You wanted to do this, but almost all the time you've broken that promise. Notice how many days you've actually, and this might be true for you right now, that you've actually not woke up to the alarm and you just hit snooze and you went back to sleep. Notice how many days, and it that those days that you've missed, it has actually reflected in a low self-esteem and in a low self-trust within yourself, and it has compounded over ever since over that time. No wonder why you feel really insecure. No wonder you feel like in a group setting you feel like an invisible being. You feel shy. No wonder you feel underconfident all the time, as if there's something missing inside of you. No wonder you feel guilty, as if you've committed a major crime. No wonder you feel the imposter syndrome. This is all it is. This is a matter of self-trust that we're breaching every single time when we're making a commitment and not keeping our word for it. Not making those commitments, breaking our promises like it's nothing. You need to treat yourself. This is the first actionable item for this video. You need to treat yourself as if you're another person. Notice how much you'll go above and beyond to please others. Notice I tend to do this for such a long time. I had done this. If there was if there were two things, if I had to make a commitment with my own self, and the second one was if I had to make a commitment with others, I would go beyond, beyond measures, just to keep my commitment with other people, just so I can please them. You know, there was a time where I went to my grandpa's place, and he told me, like, you need to exercise discipline, you need to be on time, you need to be punctual. And whenever we had to go out, he used to like be on the clock like before, like 15 minutes prior to the event, and he was like really strict, like an army dude. He wasn't in the army, but he's really disciplined. So and me being a miserable, like a loser who didn't even care about discipline at all, or punctuality even, I was like, oh shit, now there's a challenge, but I will do anything to please him. So during the entire week I stayed over at his place, I literally just had to like force myself to get up and to be on time. And I did. My performance wasn't as good for a few days, but then after like 3 to 4 days I got used to it. I became a bit more punctual, and I was more for me to because I was a people pleaser. I wanted to please him, and I found that it was a good thing that I was pleasing him. But I also enjoyed the punctuality, so I was just putting things off for nothing. I actually liked being punctual. It gave me a sense of peace, because even when I was in a rush, and back then I was in a rush all the time. At all times I was having this inner sense of urgency, which was making me more anxious and making me more chaotic, and my thought process was scattered, and I had like brain fog the entire time. So this being punctual actually cured it for me, and I realized that I was pleasing him. What if I made the commitment to myself, and what if I treat myself like a separate being, like another person? And what if I hold myself to the same standard? And what if I start pleasing my own self? How much progress will I make if I literally start pleasing my own self? Like I'm doing this to please my own self. What if I think of me as somebody else who's holding me accountable, and I'm just doing it because I want to please him? Right? You can have like a separate identity, like a coach identity in your head. Like, oh, my coach is telling me to wake up early, to not hit the snooze. And every time I do it, I'm just pleasing him. And it's just you all alone. And the thing is, notice how much progress you'll make in your life once you start doing this.